All right, we're not watching anybody. I saw a post. It complains about a tank. I watched it, and I'm too upset, so I'm not actually going to give any educational advice for OP itself. I'm going to read through this, and then we're going to walk through, and I'm going to explain what's going on here. What am I supposed to do here? I'm sincerely at a loss. I'm trying to take responsibility for my games. I'm trying to just assume I am the problem, but I keep on getting tanks like this. OP is Profit, by the way, the Kiriko here. I admit I certainly made some mistakes, but this game is completely unwinnable, and this is the exact same damn teammates I get in every single lobby. The tank was 0-0-12 or something at the end of the first round. He had 3,000 damage. I can't even try to heal the guy because he's running up mid alone before anybody spawns. And even when I am there besides him, I heal bot his ass and he just completely melts because he's refusing to use any abilities at all. This is completely untrue. I will just preface this by saying this is completely untrue. And this exact same stuff just happens over and over and over again. I just want to make a difference on the team, but how can I make a difference when that's my team? I made some mistakes. I'm sure I could watch the replay and point out many myself, but I'm adamant that this game is totally unwinnable with the tank playing how he was. Heck, I even flanked and got multiple kills multiple times, and somehow these guys still manage to get wiped out. I sincerely don't get why my team is always the ones that are horrifyingly bad like this. That should be a good sign that something's wrong with you if it's always, your team. Edit, mistakes I clearly made. My uptime is not fantastic. I need to find faster ways to flank and be faster when I teleport out when I'm in trouble. I catch myself out in the open a few times, and by the time I realize and try to move back to cover, I'm already dead. Definitely my bad. I know I did these things a few times. Okay. Despite the fact that my wrist is killing me from my, injury, and I've already done 2 reviews today, I'm going to do this one because it just annoys me this much. I really hate when people blame their tanks. This happens, both DPS and support players do this, where they blame the tank, they're like, oh, the tank didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, everything is so contextual. It's easy to blame tanks because tanks are in front of you. But often when a tank is dying, it's because their DPS aren't following up or creating any pressure, or they're getting picked, or their supports aren't helping them out. And I'm not saying tanks don't make bad plays. Of course, they make just as many bad plays as everybody else, but they're more obvious, they're more glaring when the tank makes a mistake because they're simply in front of you. People rarely blame supports for games because supports are in the back, and they're like, oh, well, who knows what they're doing back there? I'm sure they're doing fine. That's not true. Supports mess up games all the time. So let's watch this game. Again, we're not going to focus on the educational value of how to play Kiriko better. If you want that, there's a million reviews out there that I've ever done on Kiriko, including some I've done recently. I just did a top 500 Kiriko yesterday. So you can go see that if you want to. Let's just watch what happens to this poor tank. So, start of the game, tank has not come out yet. They're like AFK. This is definitely a mistake. I'm not going to defend. Oh, by the way, I'm not saying this tank is good. This tank is definitely bad, right? But I wouldn't say the tank is any worse than anybody else in this lobby. Everyone looks equally bad from my perspective. I don't see this. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure the tank is much worse. No, this looks like this is PC, which is I think it's console. If this is PC, I would say that this looks like, I don't know, high bronze, low silver maybe. It's no one here is particularly impressive. So team's out here, blah, 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 fighting. Okay, I'm just going to skip ahead. Ramacha's finally joined the fight. Great, our hero is here. Shields, he fights. Okay, nothing super exciting. Oh, our team gets picks. Great, we're pushing up. We're pushing over here. So experienced players will know that you almost never win fights over here. It's extremely difficult. Their spawn is very, very close, and it's very open terrain. As soon as someone takes damage, you basically fall apart and collapse. But this is a low-ranked lobby, so people don't know that, and they're going to get super aggressive. They get another pick here. Great, they're pushing aggressively. Fine, you can keep pushing in right now. This is fine. This is safe to push in at this point with the pick. You don't want to overcommit here. Ramacha's out here, he gets slept. This Suzu is unnecessary. The Ramacha is still has 2/3 of his health. He's in Nemesis form. He can block. There's not even all that much damage coming at him. This Suzu was completely unnecessary and it's wasted by OP. But fine. I mean, again, low rank, people are going to make mistakes. I understand why you throw it there, but it is what it is. That Sojourn really should have died there. There's a reason why you can't hold here. Ramacha's going to play back here. Going to shield. Playing in the middle of the lane, which is a problem when the shield goes down. Going up, Ramacha's not doing anything that Ramacha didn't do previously, which was push up. Now, the thing is, the situation has changed, right? Previously, it was a 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-on-5. Ramacha cannot play here. Ramacha doesn't know that, though, so Ramacha's pushing up because he just did successfully the previous fight. So, I'm sure that's what's kind of going through his head right now. Ramacha's going to fight here. Again, still poking. Again, this is an unstable position. If I was in this here, I would pull my team back behind the bridge. But, so be it. Still fine, and he's going to get killed here. So let's look at it from Ramacha's perspective. Again, low here, and he's going to get popped. Is this the tank's fault? Well, yeah, tank shouldn't be here. He doesn't have shield. He could have popped Nemesis. But it's not like he was never popping Nemesis, right? He was popping Nemesis before. He just didn't expect to get blown up here. From 450, right, goes to 245, and he's going to get popped on the next shot. So, obviously, a long time to pop Nemesis, but I don't think he thought he was going to get headshot here. But one of the things we might notice missing here is, where is the healing? Right? So from the moment that he gets hit right here, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 seconds go by. There are 2 supports alive on the team. What are they doing? Okay, well, OP is flanking and Suzuing herself instead of just stepping out right away. So not great value. Granted, I did watch a little bit of OP's. OP's actually a pretty good shot, right? Your aim is not the reason why you're not climbing, by the way. It's all the other problems. But like clearly not helping your tank out. A. What's Moira doing? Well, let's follow the Moira. Leeching. Okay, again, super injured tank right now. Backing away, fading away, all the way over here, and then your tank dies. So, yeah, your tank dies here, and as a result, you're going to lose this fight. But is it the tank's fault exclusively? Like, both supports here are just as culpable in terms of not saving the tank. Both of them have healing and Suzu, right? And Orb, they have so many tools here to help the tank out, and they don't. And yeah, the tank dies. Now you look at it and you're like, oh, well, we lost the tank. But, like, the tank needs help. I would also note here is the tank is taking this very aggressive angle, and the DPS are playing way back here, and they're not applying nearly enough pressure. Like, the Junkrat could be playing right here at the corner, right, spamming in, doing a ton of pressure. The Soldier could be applying way more pressure. Like, they're playing very passive angles while the tank's at a very aggressive angle. Again, the tank should not be here. That is clearly the tank's fault. But the tank is not alone in the mistakes that are being made. I'm going to watch OP briefly here, just because OP is going to make a mistake. So they're going to come out here. They're being super aggressive positioning, despite the fact that you have no tank right now. Right? Gets low. Suzu's herself instead of swift stepping right away. Now she has no she has no Suzu, which is unfortunate. Gets spun, swift steps to the close target. Unfortunate. She gets stuck in the middle, and then she's gonna get burned down and just die here. So that's a problem. All right, Ramattra's respawned. Our hero comes back towards the point. So now it's gonna be a 4 and 5 situation. Ramattra's gonna come out. He's gonna vortex. Popping shield, tries to get kills, goes Nemesis, almost kills the junk, right? Still trying to kill the junk, gets slept. I mean, obviously, mechanically not great, but like, you know, this is pretty much expected. Like, again, not that much worse than the other people in the lobby. Trying to fight out here, vortexes, right? Tries to shield dancing, right? Trying to stay alive. This is like good mechanics right here. Like doing a great job, honestly, staying alive here. Where are the supports? Like, look how long this is that the tank is in. We're with no help. Okay? From where's the tank? Where's the tank? Tank's gonna get hidden right here. Okay? We'll count it out. So he takes damage right now. Let's see how long it is before the tank gets healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. None of the healing is reaching that from Ramatra. 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 seconds go by before this Ramatra gets healed. How can you blame the tank here? Could he have played this differently? Absolutely. He could have slowed down here, but he's on the point because he's trying to contest and like he's going after squishies. Like it's not like he's like autopiloting and just attacking the wrist. Like he's actually trying to kill people. Is he playing well? Absolutely not. He should have 100% killed the Junkrat initially. But the Junkrat also like at higher ranks would just not die there. He would just jump away. So it all kind of evens out. But like the Moira is not healing him at all, despite being on the point and, for the record, having Coalescence up at this period of time. So, fine, right? And then she fades way the heck out. I don't even know where she is. Where is the Moira? Oh yeah, she fades over here. Again, not interested in trying to heal anybody at any moment in time, right? Now she fades out here, right? Throws Orb, but the Orb and the healing spray are not going to reach the Ramatra. She's afraid to step up right now. This is a moment where she could pocket the Ramatra and turn this fight around, but she's not healing. Where is Kiriko? Oh, right, she died, right? Messing up her mechanics earlier. As a result, the Kiriko here is staggered, so she can't help the Ramatra either. Again, it's not unreasonable for Ramatra to play in this situation. The Ramatra's team was actively in a fight. He walked into a fight. He didn't start that fight. He walked into a fight. Yeah, the Ramatra's gonna die here. Why are we blaming the Ramatra and only the Ramatra for this fight? He went 18 seconds without being healed. What the heck? It's crazy. So this is not going to be it. This is not going to be it. It's going to get more egregious from here. Okay, so we come out. All right. So he just gets completely blown up here. Right? He's zapping. Right? He gets kind of flank angled here. So Moira, like not particularly. I think she throws one heal orb at him and pieces, and she fades forward. She throws one heal orb. which is also going to bounce and ricochet out instead of throwing it perpendicular to the wall, so it comes right back. So the orb's not going to heal him even fully. Where's our Kiriko? Let's keep rewinding here. Okay. So she is spawned with the Ramatra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 seconds have gone by since you spawned with the Ramatra, and yeah, the Ramatra died here after taking damage that neither one of his supports tried to help him with at all. Why is this the Ramatra's fault? This is like truly mind-blowing to me what people will blame their teammates for. You are AFK in spawn while your tank dies who spawned with you. This is not it. I wish this was it because it physically hurts my wrist right now to be doing this. But, oh my god, what's this Kitsune? Alright, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, he comes out as Winston. He's like, oh shoot, team's dead. He jumps back, right? Again, not great mechanics, not great read, the fact that he shouldn't even be out here, but that's fine. He takes cover, he's waiting for his team. This is all good, right? Unfortunately, he should be further back, but he doesn't realize that. Orisa pushes in. This is a very unusual situation, right? You don't typically see teams like this with the cart this far away, pushing in, trying to kill the tank. I get that the Winston's like, oh shoot, this is surprising. This is not uncommon. This is all pretty normal for someone at this rank to have this level of reactions. He's like, oh shoot. He puts down bubble to try to keep himself alive. Obviously not helpful because they're in the bubble, but again, a normal human reaction to what is happening. Then he gets spun, but he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here because I'm taking a ton of damage. He probably has never been wedged into a corner as Winston against Orisa. This is not a typical interaction. He probably thought that jump was gonna fly him out of the corner. It doesn't, and then he's gonna die here, right? Eventually. Yeah, he dies here. Unfortunate. You'd be like, oh, the tank got picked here. Where are the supports? Okay? So, where's the Moira? The Moira is fighting a 5-on-1 right now and dying. That is why the Moira is not helping. Where's the Kiriko? Well, let's see. Waiting. Spawned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Great. Glad we decided to play the game. It turns out it's really hard to win games if you do not play. If you sit in spawn, that strongly correlates with losing games. Because, yes, the Winston made mistakes here. But if you walked like 5 steps forward and then just swift step to him, Suzu, he lives, and maybe you pick off these two people who are crazy overextended. But because your Moira is just exclusively DPSing, and you are like throwing the game by being AFK, your tank can't do anything. Like, your tank literally can't do it. If I was playing tank this game, I'd just go Roadhog. So like, clearly, neither support is interested in helping me at any moment in time in this game. Okay, hero of the game again. We're back to the tank. Going out here, poking, normal stuff, right? Plays by ear, yeah, it's fine. Right? Obviously, like, there's ability uses problems here, but like, it's fine. Playing here, I would note that the tank's actually getting healing now, and stuff's happening, right? Tire goes back, kills both supports. Is that the tank's fault? Right? He's gonna tire, heals. It's a good play, right? Junkrat makes a play here. That's not the Orisa's fault. She's not in charge of this. Like, if anything, the Kiriko here should have Suzu or Swift Step. Like, let's check here, okay? Did she need to use her Swift Step, and did she need to use her Suzu? Well, yeah, I guess she needed to use Suzu there. She got super low here. I think the primary issue is that she's really far from cover, and she eats this sleep. But I think this is the risk-reward scenario, right? If you're going to off-angle like this, yeah, I mean, you get super low here, you nearly die, and then as a result, you have to burn all your resources getting back. So you have nothing to save yourself and nothing to save your team. So that's kind of on you. What's your Moira doing right now? Okay, she's coalescences, right? She fades out. I mean, this is fine. I mean, this is pretty regular. She fades out of Terra Surge, right? But now she is. Wait, no, she has fade right now, and she fades for no reason. That was an unforced fade, right? She fades before. Yeah, she fades before. She definitely was not fading in reaction to that. She faded just to fade, and now she's stuck here as the tire comes down. This is like an easy dodge for Mortar, right? As long as you have Fade, there's no way you die to this, and you can stay up, you can keep your Orisa up, like, stuff can happen. But because both supports are playing selfishly, yeah, your tank gets no support, and yeah, they get screwed over. Now your tank's AFK, probably because you've been flaming them, and they're flaming you back, or whatever stupid BS is happening right now. Alright, so tank's out here, tank's fighting, right? So notice the tank goes up, pushes, and then backs up. I am very confident the reason the tank backs up here is because they've been consistently not getting healing and dying when they've been playing up. Because the correct move is actually to play this side of the cart, but the tank doesn't feel safe to do that. So I wouldn't even blame the tank here. I think that they're trying to adapt to what has been happening in this game in terms of being totally disconnected from their supports. So tank's playing back, right? The tank's trying to make sure they stay alive. This is completely normal reaction. Moira dies here. Not the tank's fault, really. I mean, like, yeah, the tank could have been creating more space, but, like, also the Moira's standing out in the open and gets picked. Like, I don't know what this Moira's fate is. Like, she drops down here with no fade in the open. You can't really blame the tank for that, right? So, again, one support's dead right now. She's trying to buy time. She's out here fighting, right? Fighting, okay, doing her best. Junkrat got a kill. We're going for, okay, yeah, she knocks back the Nano Orisa. She's trying to create space, trying to stay alive, spins, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Okay, she gets surged, and then she dies. But, like, a pretty good effort, right? Again, where are the supports? Well, Moira we know is dead. Okay, Moira we know is dead. So let's see how long it is after the Moira dies, because I'm injured right now. Okay, so Moira died. Okay, at this point, as the other support, you'd think, okay, I should probably switch. If I'm playing off healer here, I should play main healer. I should keep my tank alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 seconds go by without healing. What is our Kiriko doing? Alright, Kiriko's over here, throwing kunais. I hope you can hear me tapping my fingers. Yeah, winnable fight. It's a 4-4 right now if the Kiriko is playing. So the worst part about this is I'm gonna post this replay review. It's not even a replay review. This is a more rant. I'm gonna post this video to this post. I'm pretty sure OP is gonna like delete it, which is gonna be the most annoying part of this. This is nuts. This is literally one of the worst possible blames that I have ever seen someone do. This goes all the way back to like my first video that like took off and has like thousands of views, where someone was like blaming their whole team but like was just terrible. This reminds me of that. You can be better than this, OP. I'm gonna try to spin this positively. You can be better than this. All you have to do is stop tilting at your teammates and play the game. Stop typing to them, stop yelling at them, just play the game. Because I guarantee you, if this is the level where you're at, where you're AFK for large chunks of the game, think about how much better you could be if you weren't AFK. Even if you weren't any better at anything that you did, even if you just played the game, you would win more than you are right now. I'm going to stop there. Hopefully this is at least a little bit helpful.